Prospecting cures all your problems in real estate, Curtis.
We believe that as well. So today we have Kent Brown. Welcome, Kent.
Thank you, Curtis. Excited to be here. The thing that I love about for rent by owners is they're willing to talk to you. They have a vested interest in speaking with a real estate professional. So be a professional, give them valuable information.
Why do you think that is versus other lead types that people might be working or prospecting?
Because for rent by owners, they're not emotionally attached to the property. Most homeowners that you're calling expireds, FSBOs, GeoLeads, they're going to be a little more emotionally attached to their property, and you're going to have to get them on emotion and get them on price. For rent by owners, it's all about finance. If the financials make sense, they'll sell it. They don't have a lot of times they don't have any emotional ties to the property. So you don't have to hurdle over that.
So the conversation's easier.
Yep. Well, they'll listen to you. That's key. They're not, and they're posting ads online, so their first intention isn't to be rude to you, because you might be a potential renter. Or you might
work in an office that does work with renters, and which case, or you could refer that out. And so, I mean, it's kind of a win, as cliche as the statement is, it's a win-win-win situation, because no matter what, you could provide value to them and come out on top as the guy who provided value.
Definitely.
Okay, so they're easier. They're not rude to you. What you're saying about the financials is, I think this is what you're saying. You're saying it's almost easier to close because it's a logical close, not an emotional close. Yep. If I can show you how to put more money in your pocket, is there any reason why we couldn't sit down and chat about listing and selling your home?
Yeah. Well, a lot of times they'll just ask you about it. Most times they're not following the market close enough. I mean, they follow the market, but they're not following it close enough to have all the information that we have. So they're wanting to pick your brain because they're losing money month after month after month during this whole pandemic. And they want to know how they're going to get it back.
Right.
When we're on the phones, we're selling real estate, and that's not it at all. We're selling urgency. So what's the urgency right now? Urgency is your renters haven't paid in a couple of months, or maybe a month from now they won't be able to pay their rent. Have you thought about what your long-term plan is if they're not able to pay their rent? Well, and then that starts getting their mind churning. Well, let me ask you this. If you could cash out, go and buy another property that you know is going to rent out month after month after month and get a lower interest rate, wouldn't it be worth at least 5 minutes of your time? And Curtis, truthfully, if you don't know what I have to say, you don't have to hire me, do you?
I do not.
Right, because you're in charge. But if it all makes sense to you, then why wouldn't you want to hear about it? Again, you don't want to use scare tactics. You just want to give them solid information. And truthfully, right now, if you're a landlord, is it a good time to be a landlord right now?
Yeah, certainly not. I mean, just for people, and I don't want this to be a product pitch, but the for rent by owner leads that you're getting from REDX are people who are advertising to find a tenant. Yeah. So in that instance, the answer is an absolutely, it's not a good time to be a landlord, right? I mean, the unknown. If you have somebody that signed a 3-year lease and they have a great job, then it might be a fantastic time. But for the majority of them, it's not a great time. So that's why we need to help them.
And a great question to ask is, then you can kind of pull at the heartstrings a little bit here is, Curtis, if your tenants can't pay their rent next month, what does that do for you and your family?
Right.
Can you pay your mortgage if they don't pay theirs? Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Kent Brown with Summit Realty. I was looking for the homeowner at 123 Main Street.
That's mine.
It is yours. Curtis, I saw that you were renting the property. Are you still looking to fill that vacancy?
I do have quite a few applications, but yeah, I still haven't. We're still looking for tenants for when this current lease expires.
Okay, so you do have applications filling.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, so my call was for two reasons. One, I asked you if you're looking to still fill that vacancy. And Curtis, I don't know if you're aware, but we have quite the shortage in inventory right now. I mean, for the right price, would you consider selling that property?
I mean, I guess for the right price.
For the right price? And what would that price have to be?
I think on the one you're calling about, I mean, it'd have to be at least 425.
425. Okay. And if you could get that 425,000, it would make financial sense for you to sell.
I mean, at that price, I think it's a no-brainer. Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell you what, Curtis, I would like to. I'm going to go ahead and do my homework and see what we can do to get you that price for the home, and see if we can actually get you that 425. Do you mind if I give you a call later this afternoon and we can chat about what I discovered?
Yeah, I'd rather have you text me, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I would like to get on a call with you. And
Okay.
if the numbers do make sense, I'm sure you'd like to interview me for the job before you hire me over the phone, correct?
Yes, I would.
Definitely. So if the numbers do make sense, just so I can get you a schedule, would Friday or Saturday be best for you?
Saturday morning would be great.
Saturday morning. Would 10 o'clock work for you?
10's great. I'm a lay down, Kent. That was way too easy.